There. Thanks for tuning in to not just the Daily Show or the Adam, Carolla Show or the Stephen Colbert Show. No, you're watching the right show. You guys are here. I'm your host, Kayvon, and I have been on tour doing stand-up comedy all year. 2025 started off with a bang. Visalia, California was last week, sold out. And next up is Salt Lake City. So if you see any of these tour dates and they look kind of like, oh, that's kind of near where I live, then you better come. All right, take a look. Salt Lake City, Arizona, which includes Flagstaff, Bisbee, and a little place called Tucson. That's right, Sun Devils of Tempe, not coming there. So it's just Wildcats for me for now. Unless you fight for me, then I'll come to you. All right, The Right Show is a support group for normal people. So if you're the kind of person get triggered easily, offended by jokes, don't like freedom of speech, freedom of ideas, you can't predict things that are going to happen when you make bad decisions, you're not going to like this show. Go away. We've done 131 episodes of this. Plus, I was over there with Valuetainment for a whole year and did a bunch of shows for them. And then I'm back in the saddle, making you laugh. And we're going to welcome each and every person here. One thing that my show does is it's live. Live. So I'm going to put your comments on the screen. If you're Max Soto, you just got a shout out. Donna, boom. Okay, the one and only, pow. So keep the comments coming. Stay engaged. Click that like button, thumbs up, wherever it is, and let's have some fun. We're going to cover up like a roundup of the news for the last week. Okay. By the way, Temecula and Oxnard, California are next. So look for all those on k-voncomedy.com. And if none of those cities work for you, I'll do a private event. Doctors, lawyers, charity events, auctions, church functions. Why not? Because I can't just wait for a comedy club to bring me. You can open your own comedy club. All right. The news today is hilarious. And this is a victory lap for anyone who liked Donald Trump, anyone who mocked Kamala Harris, anyone who was making fun of Joe Biden for the last 5-6 years. Me. Victory lap all around. That's why my tour dates are selling out. People are coming and laughing, having a good time because we were on the cutting edge. It has been amazing. Chang. And if you liked Kamala, too bad you are a her. Let's catch up with the comments one more time. Richard, right here from Visalia at the show. Tell him, Richard, was it sold out? Yes, it was. Did we have a good time? Yes. I did the whole show. I think I said 4 bad words in an hour. Not bad. Not bad at all. And thank you for the little tip money. You can still do that. You can throw tips or stars. I think it's called Super Chats on YouTube and stars on Facebook. And then we go like this. The coins. Now, funny stories all around. Let's just get right into it. Lyft is getting sued by one of the biggest women on earth. She literally outweighs many farm animals, and she's wondering why the driver declined when he pulled up and saw her and goes, vroom.
Honey, she wasted no time meeting up with lawyers to sue these people. She also met up with Fox 2 News Channel, and they said, plus-size Detroit rapper says Lyft driver refused to let her in his car. The driver apologized but said his tires essentially couldn't handle her weight and that she wouldn't fit inside. Her attorneys say weight is a protected characteristic against discrimination in Michigan, and they're filing a lawsuit against the company.
Okay, how could you blame the car owner? That guy needs to give hundreds of people a ride a week. She don't need a little Honda Civic to pull up and be like, I can fit. No, you don't need a lift. You need a tow. You need to call AAA. You need a flatbed. You need a forklift. You need a tugboat to pull you through the bay. That's what you need. Let's see what you think in the comments, everybody. Would you let that lady get up in your car? Remember, tires are filled with air. They're pop. When you're that big, you just got to understand you're not going to get to follow the same rules because you didn't eat the same amount of food as everybody else. You didn't do the same exercise as the rest of us are doing. And so you don't get the same privileges. You have to buy 2. You should not get a free seat. You decided to have 2 dinners so you could buy 2 seats. Corey says, not getting in my car. Someone said hog status. And we we got a little tip. We got a little $19. So let me tell you something. With that extra $19, I will let you get a ride in my car as long as you're under 255 pounds. Let's keep it real. And that's that. I'm sorry. You're going to have to go with the Uber Black, get a big old Suburban, and tell them, bring a trailer. All right. That was fairly funny, but maybe she could have got a ride in this vehicle. PETA. If you don't know PETA, the People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, there was a PETA protester who pulled up in New York City, and he had filled a dump truck full of manure. And then he went to do his protest, but it's very cold right now in New York. And this is what happened to the manure when he lifted that tail of the truck bed up and tried to dump. That is a fail. As you can see, it is frozen to the truck bed. It is not sliding out. And the police have now arrived, and his protest has failed. I got to tell you, if you're on the left, you are not winning at all this year. Kamala lost. Biden failed. You're not. The border is now closed. The police are making arrests. Trump is cleaning up cities. He's coming to California to figure out what to do about the fires. And now you're trying to just dump manure. You're just trying to pull one last little Biden stunt and dump manure on the street, and it froze to the truck. And you couldn't even get he got a couple little handfuls of manure out, and then the police put his head right in it. So you guys keep on losing because the rest of us are going to keep on winning. Okay, New York, it's going to be beautiful. We're going to clean up New York. We're going to be winning so big. We're going to win so much, you're going to wish we could stop winning, and I'm going to say no. We have to keep winning. We have to. All right, we're going to catch up in the comments because we're having too much fun. Oh, Valanda is laughing. Cindy is saying this is great. That was a shoot fail. We even have Gaylords for Trump watching my show right now. Beautiful. And Corey says, well, that kind of represents the Democrats who are full of. All right. Going back to the first one, Carl Morgan says that rapper from Detroit should get a Lyft at a monster truck rally. Awesome. All right. And by the way, another thank you to Jesus is King for putting a little money, little tip money, because comedians, we just get together. We're writing some jokes. We're working it out together on a Wednesday. So thank you for the coins. All right. Now, let's keep this going. We are having too much fun. Oh, we have to do it again. You guys are not letting me get the show going, but I really... Let's keep this thing going right along here. Okay. Blake Lively, have you been following the lawsuit and This Ends With Us is the movie that Justin Baldoni trying to get off the ground. He picked Blake Lively to be his co-star. He's this Italian guy with a big nose. He wears Charlie Chaplin style pants. And he's very annoying. If you heard his voicemails, he's calling her at 2 a.m. going, hey, Blake, I know it's late. God, you were amazing yesterday. Just so great, so full of energy. And I think our creative juices were flowing. I got to tell you, so much juice. Sorry if this is a long voicemail. You know how I am, but our chemistry is off the charts. I appreciate your talent. And it's just on and on. Like, here's what you do if you're the boss, all right? You call the co-star. Hey, you look great on camera. Everything was amazing yesterday. I want to apologize if anything got a little too heated. I was strictly acting. Respect to your love. Much respect and much love to your family as well as to mine. And I'll see you tomorrow. Movie's going to be great. That's it. 20 seconds. He's leaving 6-minute messages on Blake's voicemail. Blake is nuts, okay? Ryan Reynolds is crazy. It's me, Ryan Reynolds from Mint Mobile. Hey, are you tired of your cell phone company? Then try Mint Mobile. Why would you be a loser and not try it? I'm just sick of him. I don't know. Those two are kind of weird, Blake and Ryan together. And then Justin Baldoni is weird. So I'm on team cancel all of them. Because if you've been following the whole saga, it gets in weirder and weirder. And she's gross. He's gross. Ryan's gross. This should end with them. Okay? But that doesn't excuse the fact that Blake Lively, according to the left and their standards, is a racist. I dug up some footage to show you. And I got to tell you, I dug up some very hard to find footage to show you Blake Lively, whether you're on Team Justin Baldoni or Blake, is a racist. Take a look right now. Can you believe it? According to the left standards, this should never have been said.
I'm a geek. See, he laughs at me. Well,
Can I just say one thing?
Excuse me. I have blonde hair.
When hot girls say they're geeks, it pisses me off because I truly am a geek, and I hate to live with that. You guys are.
Excuse me.
Yes, rebuttal.
Excuse me. My best friend and I, when we were in 10th grade, we had like crazy crushes. We would drive around, like stalk these guys. We decided one night to go to the arcade where they were, and I put bronzer all over myself in a Scary Spice fro, so I thought they would think I was like a black girl, and so I could stalk them. My friend dressed up as like this goth girl, and we literally sat outside their houses.
That makes you sweet.
You put bronzer all over your body and a Scary Spice wig so people would think you were a black girl while you stalked your crushes? Yeah, so for those of you who have been on Team Blake, you got to go. All right? She just admitted. Now, I think anyone should dress for Halloween how they want. But according to the radical left, Canadians, people like Ryan Reynolds, Justin Trudeau, all these people that are in the Hollywood entertainment industry, they say you have to cancel anyone who ever put bronzer on their skin and a fro. So Blake, you got to go. Let's see what the comments say. Chris Rock said, Blake Lively, you got to go. All right, we got people laughing. People are winning. And please put in the comments, are you on Team Blake Lively or Team Justin Baldoni? Or are you on Team Kayvon? Cancel all of them. Hollywood, disgusting. David said, typical Dems. And Corey's having fun. All right, moving right along. Our next story is very fun, and it'll be one of our last. Donald J. Trump. As you know, he was president, then he wasn't, and now he is again. It's like the second time in history that a president has had an interrupted two different full terms in office. What an amazing thing. We get to live through this, and they keep trying to make it better and better. They're trying to rename the Dulles Airport the Donald J. Trump Airport. How cool would that be if you get to fly into DJT?
Some politicians have their way. Dulles Airport could have a brand new name. House Republicans are reintroducing a bill to rename it Donald J. Trump International Airport. A North Carolina congressman says two airports servicing the nation's capital should duly honor two of the best presidents.
I see no reason why not. Donald Trump has been shot at. He's been impeached falsely. They've tried to ruin him, bankrupt him, jail him. They tried to lie about him, call him a racist, a sexist, a bigot, a homophobe, a transphobe. He deserves an airport. That means Reagan would have one in D.C. And the second most famous person ever to work in D.C., actually, he's probably number one now, Donald Trump. I want D.C. to every time they drive by and the radical left looks over, I want them to see Reagan or Trump. Reagan, Trump, Reagan, Trump. The airport could be gold. Everything could be brand new water fountains, new bathrooms, new beautiful, wonderful places to fly. D.C. You can go from D.C. to China, Virginia to China, nonstop, VA, China. Let's just go there. All right, I think that would be awesome. So let me know if you agree with making it the DJT airport. Monica says, yes, let's do it. Donna wants to do it. Todd says, where have you been? Todd, I already explained that at the beginning of the hour. I have been on tour and helping Donald J. Trump win an office. I've been going around with Turning Point USA doing my live shows, but you're absolutely right. I took a little break from the desk, the news desk, and we're having a great time here. I hope you're laughing, enjoying the show so far. All right, let's keep it going. Keeping it going. And by the way, our last story, this is another part of the victory lap. I told you we're going to keep winning and having a great time. If you like CNN, give me a thumbs up in the comments. If you think CNN is fake news, then give me 10 thumbs up in the comments, because CNN is the worst news channel online. They're on TV. People think it's news because it's on in the airport and in the DMV and at your work. CNN is not news. They're a political mouthpiece for the left, and no one was a bigger mouthpiece than Acosta. Jim Acosta was this guy who pretended to be a newscaster. He would lie to you nonstop. And Jim Acosta just got the boot. They did it in a sly way. They said, Jim, you're going to go to midnight and you're going to have like 3,000 viewers. I have more viewers on my podcast than Jim would have had. And he decided, nope, I'm going to be a little low budget George Clooney and I'm going to retire myself. So Acosta is out. If you hate CNN as much as I do, you are laughing. This is just another one of Trump's wins. Check it out.
You may have seen some reports about me and the show. And after giving all of this some careful consideration and weighing an alternative time slot CNN offered me, I've decided to move on. I am grateful to CNN for the nearly 18 years I've spent here doing the news. I've always believed it's the job of the press to hold power to account. I've always tried to do that here at CNN, and I plan on doing all of that in the future. One final message. Don't give in to the lies. Don't give in to the fear. Hold on to the truth and to hope. Even if you have to get out your phone, record that message. I will not give in to the lies. I will not give in to the fear. Post it on your social media.
Yeah, we don't need advice from you what to film ourselves saying and posting. You've been giving nothing but bad advice for the last 7 years, and that's as long as I've been watching, probably much longer than that. So goodbye, Jim Acosta. May you never be in front of a camera ever again. Your news was horrible. You were always slanted in one direction, and you are not a purveyor of truth. So I don't want your lies, and I don't want to see you on TV ever again. Acosta is out. Now, it's time to end our little podcast with nothing more than a comedy clip from my show in Coeur d'Alene this month. Coeur d'Alene is up in northern Idaho, almost Canada, and we had some fun. I was able to tell more truth in 35 seconds than Jim Acosta was able to tell in 5 years. Take a look at this comedy clip, and I hope you laugh. This whole year is going to be a year with my comedy where I try to bring people back together instead of dividing. You know what I mean? For too long. Oh, for too long, they divided us. Nasty election. And you just saw Obama and Trump are friends now. They're laughing at funerals together. So if they could be friends, we better get along too, okay? I know this audience is divided. Everyone that voted for Kamala's on this side, and then the Trump people are on this. I said separate them. Or did I get it backwards? Okay. But it doesn't matter. It's time to unite because we have proven as a country that we will thrive, we will survive, and we will do great even if we don't have a president. Joe Biden taught us that. That is a zinger, but I really like the tempo, the pace. That was a theater with 400 people in there. That's what I love about 2025. We hit the ground running. We're doing small theaters, a comedy show in Flagstaff in 2 weeks, already sold out. So we picked a bigger venue and we're moving everyone to that one. So I got to update my website, k-vaughncomedy.com. I hope you'll tell your friends about Salt Lake City, Flagstaff, Tucson, Bisbee, Rochester, Temecula, and many more. Plano, Texas, right after that. We tell truth through comedy. We are waking America up with laughter. We come here each and every week, normally on a Wednesday because I'm not touring on Wednesdays. So it's a great time to kind of catch up with you, say hi. And I want you all to sign up for my newsletter. Very simple. k-vaughncomedy.com/newsletter. And then I can send you my updates and we send a free ticket to each subscriber every month. You can use it yourself or give it to a friend. Don't tell people. I give away about $800 worth of free tickets every month because why? You guys hang with me regularly, get the word out, and that's why I'm doing so well. So I appreciate you. You make me essential. All right, let's catch up with your comments and let's end this show. Jim could have always had fun giving Toobin an extra hand. If you don't know, Jeffrey Toobin is a guy who was, his pants were off and he was tubing it and his camera fell down during a CNN Zoom call. In his defense, that is the most productive thing you could be doing during a CNN Zoom call. Come to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I would love to. Tell Bricktown Comedy Club to bring me, and I will return. We need you in Alabama. I will come there with a banjo on my knee. Come to New Hampshire. There's a comedy club there. I believe it's a Funny Bone. Tell them. If not in New Hampshire, there's one in Connecticut. Just say, bring this guy, and then we'll have some fun. Cindy is laughing all the way to the bank. Very cool. Oh, we need to make Canada the 51st state. I love that. Aloha from Las Vegas. That's very interesting. I heard Las Vegas is the 9th island of Hawaii. Is that true? Please put it in the comments. Joshua, thank you so much. Sorush is on fire. Thank you. You're the best. And she needed a forklift. So there we go. Guys, we've made it to the end. We just hang out for a little bit on a Wednesday. We always have a good time. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And leave all your comments. I'm going to put them on the screen so you can watch them go by right about now.
You